So we're going to change over from a vertical product code or a horizontal product code to a vertical product code. We start by shutting the machine off, and we do that any number of ways. We're going to go with the guard entry switch, and what we'll do is we'll go over and select a new product code. So I go to the main, and then I press changeover, and the product we're going to run is number 1 up here. So I'm just going to select it and load it. And it's just asking me if I'm sure I want to load that recipe. I'm saying yes. And now it's telling me that I have cases in the magazine during changeover, so I need to remove the cases. Take them out. And these out too. All right. Reset that fault. Put it back in run mode. Start it up, and now the machine is going to go to a changeover position. The gap plate moves all the way down. The back cassette wall moves all the way back. The lift plate goes to a convenient place to get at the lift plate change part. And over here, the robot goes down to a position where we can get to some of the adjustments on the back of the rope, back of the pick head. All right, let's go back to the screen. Now when we're in that position, servos and linear actuators are in the service position. Lock out machine. Okay, so we'll gain entry that way, and it says it wants this lift plate and this pusher plate. So I'll open it up and pull out the old lift plate and pusher plate. While I'm in there, I'm going to get that product out also. I'll just set these over here. All right, so it wants lift plate 879. So let me select 879 is this one. All right, just put it in, lock it in, and now the pusher plate is 883. So let me grab 883 out of here. This is 883. For this particular one, I've got to get the make sure the product is in there. Slide the buffer plate back if it's not already, and allows me to push your plate in. All right, closing this wall door. Closing this because I'm pretty much done here. Let's go to the next step. Press to confirm when new parts are inserted. And then the next step. All right, now we have to put on the horizontal loading change parts. All right. So it wants the non-reference loading door and the reference loading door, which are these two change parts, but first I have to take the big ones out. So come over here, open the door, grab my wrench, pull it out. Let me get the other one now. this one out. Now we're going to put the vertical loading door change parts in, and put the one without the flag on it on this side. I'm just going to let them hang there for a second. All right, back over to HMI. It'll tell us what the position is. So these are supposed to go to 15.75. Both of them go to the same height. So when we come back over here, we set this one to 15.75. Right here you can see on the blue scale, 15.75. Right there. This one is the same way. All right. Again, you confirm it. Next step, we set the blue on the tipper to 15.75, and on the opener arm we set to 14. Here, the tipper, 3 bolts in the back. Our scale is on the front right here. So 14.75 is about right there. Alright. Now the opening arm is over here on the head. It's already set to 14. So if you wanted to set it, you could loosen both of these bolts up and set it to wherever it needs to go. All right, next step. Confirming. Next step is the red adjustments. Basically, the red adjustments go to 12.9. You've got the tipper adjustments, and then 2 of them over the side platform. I suspect these are pretty close too. So this is already at 12.9. That's the first one. Here's the second one, right there. This is already at 12.9 also. The third one is up underneath here. Marissa, can you get it? It is. It's also at 12.9 though. And then the last one is this adjustment right here, which is at probably at 12.9 also. And that's because these cases are pretty similar in size. So we confirm. Next step is reference roller, 12.9. This is one that's going to be a little bit hard for you to get. But here's the scale right there. Can you get that? All right, and the adjustments for are a bolt on top right here. Got that? All right, and then the next bolt's on top in the back. So you can get it from this side too. Right there. Got it? All right. So that is already set at 12.9. It's telling me I need to install the tipper extension. So I'll do that. This is the tipper extension. Take it out of the holder. And it just bolts on right here. Next step, we have to adjust the magazine wall, and this is telling us that the full case turner needs to be locked back in this position. And if we look right now, the full case turner is locked out. To unlock it, you would pull this tab and it would spring out like this. But it wants us back like that, so we leave it like that. And now we have to go around to the other side of the machine to adjust that the wall position. Okay, so now we're going to adjust the green setting, which is the side wall here, to so it's supposed to be at 27.8, and it's just about there right now anyway. So we just make a minor adjustment, lock it tight, and this is a little bit more difficult. This is the same adjustment back here. We loosen it up, and then we pull it back just a little bit, and we tighten it back up again. All right? All right, so now we're done with the run, and we're going to change over the compactor closer. First, I'll start off by stopping it. Well, I go in here, press changeover, and it asks me, do you want to continue? And says press E-stop or disable control, and now the yes is available. Yes. So for changeover effort, now we reset the safety and the machine will move to its changeover position. So I'll reset it. Now it's moving to its changeover position, and it takes a few seconds. All right, now it says press an E-stop for product code selection. So we'll press an E-stop. Now we can select our new one. We see our old one is horizontal demo. Our new one will be, I'll just select the one that's up on top, the 1/4 inch shoestring. I'll select it. Now it says open compactor door and remove the plates from the compactor. Over here. So when you open the door, you have to set guard area to entry, the guard area switch to entry, and then we test it by pressing reset. Now it says guard area entry OK. That unlocks the doors. Come over here, unlock the tamper plates, put them in their holders, then we close the door.
Now we can see if it stopped.
And press the next step. Now we reset. Closer is moving to its new position. This again takes a little while. Our actuators are slow. Now it's saying install plates with these part numbers on, 2410-570 TAMP. So again, we'll go back and I'll open the doors. Put in the new tamper plates. Lock the handles. Close the doors. Press the next step. And the changeover is complete. We're ready to start the machine up. And we're running.